She motherfucker. She Wait, this the same George nigga that was always bothering me. Hey, dickhead, go and get out of here. You still not welcome. Shit! I had no faith. I had zero. I can't even sit here and look at this and celebrate. I had zero faith. The whole game, 17-3, bro. I had no faith. I was just looking at the game in silence, bro. I can't even brag. We shouldn't have won. Like, I can't even be happy. This shit's sick. I can't even be happy that my team won because we shouldn't have won. This shit was a fluke. It is not my birthday, you dumb fucks. My birthday was 2 months ago. Jalen Hurts is a fraud. That motherfucker is a Super Bowl champion. If that mean you a fraud, then fuck. I don't know. Fuck. I wonder what make you a GOAT. Jalen Hurts is a Super Bowl champion. I don't know how that make him a fraud, but you know, people who watch sports often have terrible fucking takes about athletes. I mean, but fuck, it's a W. It's a W in the win column. Y'all got us in the fourth quarter. Do you realize you realize that intentional grounding should have just been intentional grounding and not have been called back? That was intentional grounding. Worse than that is a sack, but somehow Bo just threw that bitch up. Like, that's worse. I can't tell you, like, when it was pass interference on us in them last few seconds, I was like, there you go. That's gonna be the shit to get them up the fucking field, and they're gonna get this fluke ass touchdown. And I swear, it was what made it so bad. I think the highlights up right now. By now, the highlights should be up. Let me see. I want to see if they gonna put the highlights on it. NFL. The game been over for a few minutes, so it should be up now. There you go. Jesus. I wonder if they're gonna show this fucking angle. I wonder, cause nigga almost cried. Nigga wanted to celebrate, but then the pass interference came up, and I was like, yeah, I can't celebrate till the clock strikes 0. Look at this shit.
A whole pack of people there.
Now the whole week, it was Devontae Smith, AJ Brown. Oh, they disgruntled this, they disgruntled that. And look who the last two niggas that could win this fucking game.
No pressure on the quarterback.
Okay, NFL YouTube channel, just freeze my shit.
Time to heave it. There's a whole pack.
It's Devontae Smith and motherfucking AJ Brown. And I swear this game scripted, bro. Cause how the fuck you spend at least from Tuesday to the day talking about this shit, and they the last two motherfuckers to get the ball thrown at them? This shit's scripted. But the script worked in my favor.
People there, and it's incomplete.
Look, was that Pat Surtain?
Time to heave it. There's a whole pack of.
Okay, Pat Surtain jumped for the ball. Never mind. I thought he didn't jump. I thought he didn't jump. All right.
People there, and it's incomplete.
I'd have been pissed off. Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 versus 2. If either one of them came down with that ball, I'd have just stopped. I'd have stopped. Stopped what? I don't know. Stop fucking breathing. Stop running. Fuck, I don't know. I have no idea. I'll admit our run game was crap today. I mean, fuck. Like, it's like I had faith in the Broncos defense to not allow like 30 points. I had no faith in our offense. 0. Our offense has not been able to really score for years. And I don't give a fuck how good the defense is. We don't have an offense. We don't have an offense any team should be scared of.
Complete, and there's no flag. And the Broncos have their signature win. I wonder if they're going to show the shot.
They did. This shit right here tell me so much. This told me, this shot right here, the NFL is scripted, bro, all week. Oh, A.J. Brown or Devontae Smith, they're upset about not getting touches. And look, the last shot of the game is them. This shit's scripted. They were supposed to catch it. The script had them catching it, and there's just too many motherfuckers in the line of sight. The script had them winning the game, bro. I don't care. I'm not celebrating this shit. I'm not. Like, I can't. Like, am I happy? Like, yes, but can I celebrate? No, because this is bullshit. Like, this is bullshit. A win is a win, man. Fuck you. I'm not worried about what you say. This is horseshit. The Eagles should have won. I can't believe in my team. I'm a real fan. When I know my team should fucking lose, I'ma say it. They should have fucking lost. Fuck, man. Fuck. And then you got Dak Prescott being viewed as a potential MVP. The shit just going so wrong. That's the football aspect of this shit. I need to let y'all know that people are amplifying their belief in these random speculations about Trey Reed. And listen, I'm telling y'all this because I feel like this week we gonna get something from the family. I want to comb through the more recent articles. I want to comb through what's been viewed as more recent, because when you sit here, football is overrated. Where's the love for lacrosse, tennis, and golf? I want you to look at what's about to happen to you. I want you to see. We're gonna put you in time. We're gonna let you think, how long? Yeah, you can think about yourself for 30 minutes. I'll let you think about yourself for 30 minutes. Because we don't take that racist speak around here. That's an act of racism right there. Lacrosse, nigga? Golf? I don't give a fuck about golf around here. Now, if you would have put swimming, I'd have let you slide. If you would have put a little swimming in there. But you ain't do that. Now, just for the fuck of it. Kaepernick funded autopsy reportedly finds Trey Reed didn't die by suicide. Family attorney Ben Crump hasn't confirmed. Like, why are we posting this then? Like, if you can't 100% confirm this shit, why even report on it yet? After you saw Kaepernick funded autopsy, we're now on Sunday, by the way, reportedly finds Trey Reed didn't die by suicide. Family attorney Ben Crump hasn't confirmed. If you know that the last time this guy was a relevant topic for people, it blew up in your faces because you randomly believed somebody on the internet claiming to be his cousin, why would you then post this article? Why even do it? Because in the realm of speculation, if you were doing this when it first happened, I could let it slide. when this first was a thing to talk about, when Trey Reed's name was a growing topic 2 weeks ago, I could have let this slide. But after believing random people online was not the smartest thing to do, wouldn't you just pull back slightly and just be like, all right, people are saying these things about this now. Let's wait until the family confirms it, or let's wait until Ben Crump or somebody on his team confirms it. Wouldn't that be the smartest thing? Am I speaking crazy? Like, I know I'm the odd man out here, but when you have a story gain traction and people are lying about it, talking about broken arms and broken legs, and then one autopsy comes out and says, nah, not even close. And then they all disappear. And now they've come back for round 2 saying, oh, blunt force trauma. Wouldn't you think that would be the more cautious moment to say, all right, nobody we could draw back to actually close to the family can say definitively this is what it is. So let's just wait. Isn't that the better option here? Because notice, because I feel like I've said it, and if I haven't, oh boy, you're in for a treat. Notice how none of these people, none of these articles have come out and addressed the one glaring thing that Mama Odie's sister brought up. It's that apparently Trey Reed has some organs that are just randomly missing, that were stolen from his body. And I'm going to comb through this. And I'm going to look. I'm going to take a little look here. Just comb through this. I'm not seeing any mention about, so far, I'm going to keep scrolling. I don't see any mention about missing organs. I'm not seeing anything regarding his missing organs stolen. And when you have somebody that you're getting information from telling you all, hey, it was blunt force trauma. See, this is new evidence. See, this is new evidence. And they don't have anything to back it. And then you have another person saying, who's fueled this fire, hey, missing organs along with that blunt trauma, but nobody's bringing that up. It's leaving me in a bad mood. It's leaving me a little bit upset. It's having me be mad because a bunch of people are chasing a ghost that they can't seemingly see because they're allowing other people to say, hey, everybody, this is what happened. This is what happened. This is what happened. And when you ask these people, could you provide me any layer of proof? It's this excuse. It's that excuse. Oh, you might have to talk to the family. Bitch, you're the one who's telling me you're getting this information from the mother. This is getting sick. What the fuck do you mean missing organs? Yeah, apparently, let me just give you the inside scoop. Let me give you the inside scoop. Apparently, if you go to Willie D Live and you scroll all the way to this video, this live stream, you get these two, where this person is apparently telling you and me and everyone watching that not only is there blunt force trauma to the back of the head, but there's also missing organs. You tell me. You tell me. You tell me. I should have timestamped it. I wish I did. That way I could just go on it. You know what? Fuck it. Let's look for it.
Suicide. That Trey did not do this to himself, and that there is, in fact, and indeed,
I know it's somewhere in this time frame. I know it ain't nowhere at this point.
A cover-up of the murder of Trey Reed taking place to the highest level. Now, what's to be done about it? First things first, we have to get the word out as far and wide as we can. We are calling for a national demonstration at Delta State University in Cleveland, Mississippi, for the date of October the 18th.
Let me just timestamp this. Hold on. Let me put this in. Let me put this in. 18-minute. I'm put the 18-minute mark. I'm gonna put the 18-minute mark. That 18-minute mark. Let me just put it, because we're doing some intuitive investigating right now. This is unbelievable. Who could do such a thing? Hey, and here's the thing. You know what? This is the twisted part. I hope it's all true. I'm telling y'all this right now. October 5th, 2025 at 3:53 p.m. I hope all this shit is true. I want y'all to know something. If I could Can I show it? I think I should be able to. I think I should be able to show it. I want y'all to know I'm sitting on this fucking video. Like I'm sitting on it. Like it's just sitting there waiting. And I'm sitting here hoping. I'm sitting here hoping these stories that all these people then ran with and came up with is true. I want it to be true. Let me tell you why I hope that on October 5th, 2025 at 3:54 p.m. that I hope this is true. Because for you to run around and yell out to the top of your lungs, this is what happened to this young man. He did not take his life. He was beaten, he was battered, he was bruised, and they hung him up in a tree to demonstrate how much they hate black people on the 100th year anniversary of this college. And then you tell people that it was broken arms, broken legs, and then that story dies. And now the gimmick is trauma to the back of the head and missing organs. You had better hope that this story is true. Because if it's not, why would anybody want to listen to any of these people that are spreading this again? Why would anybody take a second to hold precaution and measures around a dead body? Because you have glaring examples, some drastic, some not, that have proven that word of mouth mean absolutely nothing. And all these nice little quips about, oh, you don't want to believe this person, you don't want to believe this group here, you don't want to believe this group here. I'm telling y'all this before the family comes out and says either yay or nay. These stories that you are seeing better be true. Because if they not, I'm going to have a field day making fun of all these people and what it is that they pretend to care about. Like I'm telling you, I'm showing y'all. I already got it. Like I have it. I have all this shit recorded. And look what it's called. It's called Trey Reed Update. Like I have it in my editor just sitting there waiting. Because like it irked the fuck out of me how they tried one lie and it didn't work and they all disappeared. And now that they got a crumb of something, now it's back to business. Now it's back to the per usual. And I just can't get jiggy with that. And yes, I was watching Horimiya on Crunchyroll, if you saw that. And if you didn't, oh well, I watch anime. I'm not these fucking pervs who have to lie about it so that they could appease a bunch of speds who also watch anime and jerk off to it, and they get caught, and then they have to explain away via Discord. No, that's not a child. That's a 50,000-year-old goblin. Okay. All right. Okay, sure, whatever.
We need all roads to lead to Mississippi.
They finna be rich off the Carmelo Anthony grift. The problem is that nobody, not you, not me, not the quarter, not anybody, will know about anything regarding Carmelo Anthony until next year. No, I don't care about these lawsuits between journalists and, what's his name? Charleston White. I don't care. Random question. Have you weighed yourself yet? I don't know what that's supposed to imply, but I weighed myself 2 days ago. I weigh 195. Cool, comfortable 195. And I love it. Because I've had fat motherfuckers look at me and be like, you weigh 200 pounds. Nope. Unlike these people, the body is the temple, and I choose to work out.
All the podcasters, all the activists, all the student groups, all of the freedom fighters, any and everybody that cares about justice, we need you to descend upon the city, the town of Cleveland, Mississippi on October 18th. That is a Saturday.
You gonna celebrate your Broncos beating the Eagles? Nope, because we shouldn't have won. I have a Philadelphia fan in here. And that motherfucker, I won't even celebrate around that motherfucker. Because we shouldn't have won.
And it's okay.
I can't be confident in my team because we didn't win dominantly. We were losing 3-17 essentially the whole game. And then in the random fourth quarter, we decide, fuck it, lock in.
Because we're going to make it a very active day. There are people not only from the university that need to be held accountable, but the police department. You know what I'm saying? The people who are the powers that be. And we need the presence of the black community, of the people, period. And particularly, I'm saying black people, stand up. You know what I'm saying? These people are coming down from every entity that they have on a lynching, on a wicked murder. We have to show the world that we stand up for ourselves. Any God-fearing person.
It's the NFL script. Bro, I feel like they didn't follow the script, because if you was paying attention all week, y'all about to have me so sidetracked like a motherfucker. If you paid attention all week, the script was written. It's A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, upset they not getting a lot of touches. And what happens at the end? This motherfucker Jalen Hurts throws a bomb to who? Devontae Smith and A.J. Brown. One of them was supposed to catch that shit. One of them was supposed to catch that goddamn ball. Like, I don't give a fuck what y'all say. That shit was not supposed to be a victory for the Broncos.
Any person that is of justice and of righteousness, we asking you to stand up. And guess what? The dress code is black. All black. All black for justice.
Is there a way? I don't know. Like, I don't know how to do the whole transcript thing. Like, how you do that? I wish I could find a transcript so I could be like organs and let's see what we get. How do I do that? You bitch ass motherfuckers always hoard information from me. Like, how I do that? No, it ain't closed caption. Fuck me.
When you go into that courthouse, what color does the judge have on? A black robe. The Supreme Court was.
Do people call baseball and hockey white people sports? You need to calm down. Whatever you consume in terms of media, I've never called baseball white people sport. I've never referred to basketball as black people's sport, nor do I refer to hockey as such. It's hockey. It's baseball. Whatever bone you have to pick with people online, you need to remember online ain't real.
That's a black robe.
Online is real. What I meant to say is, online compared to actual human interaction, you'll notice a drastic difference. Speaking of which, notice how everyone's moved on from a certain assassination that occurred a few weeks ago.
We fight for black power. We fight for black justice. The significance of the color?
Yeah, black.
The essence. I want to take it all the way. Told Miss Sophia that they had video, but that was an incomplete statement. Mm-hmm. No, they have access to this information. That have taken place against black people specifically all throughout Mississippi.
I bet Leon makes barbecue FRT chicken. I don't know what that is.
All of these lynchings, and not one person brought to justice and held accountable for these lynchings. And the reason why is you have.
Scroll down to the description box. Hey! Can I search this? You know what? Fuck it. Let's just scroll. What time's that on? 12 minutes. Shit, bullcrap. It's asphyxiation. All right. Wait. And on this, what the fuck? What is this?
But guess what? Here it goes. This baby had blunt force trauma to the back of his head. This young man, Trey, he had not a fracture, but a sprung leg. He had bruises all up his back and on his butt cheeks, on his jawbone, on his face. At the funeral, Saturday, you can see visible lumps on the brother's face and bruising, a lump on the side of his face and bruising. So this whole notion that this is somehow suicide is straight up bullcrap. It was asphyxiation.
You have this woman in real time. We're still on October 5th, by the way, telling y'all all these things about bruising, about lumps on the man's head, and nobody's got a picture of this to broadcast to the world to show that a medical examiner lied. I have to, in real time, believe the word of this woman whose one lone source I'm supposed to believe is the mother. I'm sitting here being forced to believe this because I got no other option here. You want me to believe this, and I'm forced to have to walk with a grain of salt in my pocket because it's either this or it's all a lie, and it's still operating on the basis of that alone. Not the grandmother. Fuck the grandmother. You know what? Let's check Granny. Let's check Granny's Facebook. I'm not logging into Facebook on my fucking computer. Kick rocks. I would hope the grandmother comes out, it's just like, fuck it, let's ball. Because that's y'all lone connection right now. By the way, y'all like that thumbnail? Y'all like that thumbnail? That. Listen, it's AI. It's AI as fuck, but man, is it funny. Man, is it funny. All right. No, the grandmother hasn't. The grandmother hasn't posted anything since yesterday when she did her tribute to her grandson. And her message about, hey, you might want to not listen to any of this social media shit. Listen to her, it still stands.
As if he was hung after death, according to, and I don't know the actual medical terms, but what the mother said was, according to the doctor, the forensic pathologist doctor, that
I was about to say, no way that's real. Oh, that's perfectly fine.
They were able to they did the findings with them on yesterday evening. It appears that I guess he was hung minutes or hung minutes after the death had already taken place, which we already figured because, as I mentioned before, many times, most of the times with lynchings, you know, they're used as symbology. And what his mother wanted us to know, and what we want the world to know, why we saying ritualistic symbology, because this was the 100-year anniversary of Delta State University, that this baby was hung up in the middle of a schoolyard on a Monday morning for everyone to see, for the students to see, and for them to have the mitigated audacity and arrogance and racist wickedness to try to say this baby did this young man did it to himself. Autopsy report. We were told not only was the autopsy report, the first autopsy report, once it was received to the independent autopsy entity, that it was incomplete.
I feel like I got it. I feel like I got it.
It was missing various things.
Hold on. Wait for it.
That would be needed to give a full autopsy, such as x-rays and other things. But something even more horrific, in addition to what's already going on, that the mother said is that some of Trey's organs were missing.
His organs were missing. Some of his organs were missing. Now, why would his organs be missing? And at what point did those organs, was it?
So I wasn't making that up. Let me just put that there. The 9-minute mark. I'm telling y'all this, bro. This shit better be true. Because you know what is crazy? If it's true, I could easily say this shit is disgusting. They lied to this family. They lied to a community. They lied to their college campus. You know how easy that is? You know how simple that is? You know how easy that is? You know how annoying it's going to have to be to fucking sit here and Ottawa, symbology is a word. Trust me, I thought it wasn't a word yesterday either. It is a word. I was stun-locked. It is a word. I was thrown off yesterday. I'm like, bitch, did you just make up some shit? But I have it on good authority. It's a word. It's a word. Don't trip. I thought the same thing. I thought that shit wasn't a word. I thought that shit wasn't a word. You're not alone in that one. There's no way those kids were crazy enough to take someone's organs. Listen, shut up, you. The possibility of somebody being depraved enough to do something sick is out there. It is. So I'm not going to say, oh, somebody can't be that crazy. We live in a crazy world. Now, let's think. Nobody saw any form of like bleeding when they took the body down? Because that's a great big fucking lie. If it's true that organs are missing, that means something on the inside. You know, that means something on the inside, not an ear, not even teeth. The gimmick was organs. And if organs are missing, that means these fucking medical examiners lied about no lacerations, no nothing. Because to steal an organ from somebody's body and nobody notices it in the autopsy, somebody's lying to me. And it's disgusting. That would be messy as hell. That would be evil as hell. Need I remind y'all, we live in a world where a baby got its neck snapped coming out of the pussy, and the doctors propped the baby's head up and showed it to the family, the parents, from a distance to make it seem like the baby was okay. Like, do I need to remind y'all that we live in this world? So the realm of crazy shit, the possibility is low, but it ain't zero. Just remember that. The likelihood of some wild shit going on somewhere in the world, it's low, but it's not zero. So there's always a chance. With a side of what you motherfuckers take any moment under the sun and just turn it into horse shit. Speaking of which, I might as well let you all know that we have a birthday to celebrate. That has caused a little controversy in the world. I want you to listen. I want you to listen to this. And I want you to spot the racism. Do me a favor and just see if you could spot it. I'm going to play this uninterrupted.
I'm sick.
You're sick. Can we sing happy birthday to you? All right, here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear legend. Happy birthday to you. Would you like the funny song now that I sing to you? Okay, it goes like this. Happy birthday to you. You live in the zoo. You look like a monkey. And you smell like 1, 2. Woo! Give a clap, everybody. Happy birthday, legend.
Did you spot it? If you didn't spot it, allow me to help you out. She said the child looked like a monkey that lived in a zoo. Now, speaking about I, myself, never once thought of this song as racist. I've heard this fucking song not only directed towards me, but also in a movie called Madagascar. Now, I am one man. I could see someone being very upset about this. In my head, I'm not. But this fucking child, this child heard this shit and didn't crack a smile.
Happy birthday.
Just watch the kid.
You live in the zoo. You look.
The smile went away. The smile went away.
Like a monkey, and you smell like 1, 2.
Child throw it off and all other kids laugh. The fucking child throw it the fuck off. I get the Madagascar reference and he was still offended. He's a child. The likelihood of him not even knowing about Madagascar, probably low, but it's still there. His chances of knowing about Madagascar, like fuck, could be there. What do he look like? Maybe 6, 5? It's not in the web for that teacher. I mean, fuck, if I were to scroll down and show you this fucking email list that she fucking on. Sheesh. And of course, it went viral. Because another thing, why in the fuck are you recording somebody's kid singing happy birthday and putting that on social media? What? I don't remember this ever being a thing when I was at least in middle school. Like, the teachers did not record you and post you on social media. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I don't know, bruh. I don't know. Like, me personally, just like, the fuck are we doing here?
I automatically said, that's unacceptable. And I don't think nothing's funny about it.
Prather says there's a history of black people being described that way, which makes it extremely upsetting.
My skin is boiling. I don't even like racism, and to know where we come from and our ancestors, and for us to be labeled like that, because when they call us monkey, they basically saying that we're ugly, we act like a monkey and all this and that. I don't like that at all.
Polk County Public Schools district staff and the HR department are reviewing this. I followed up with additional questions, like, is this the first time this teacher has sung this song to students? And I also asked, while this is being reviewed, will the teacher still be in the classrooms? I have not heard back yet.
I don't play games about my child.
In a letter to the school board, Prather asked for an apology, immediate disciplinary action, and counseling for her son. After receiving no response, she decided to show up in person.
They just kept saying it's an active investigation. They can't answer no questions or anything like that.
Angelicia Bruton, 10 Tampa Bay.
Right.
Do we think, oh, there's still more.
Prather says her son was moved to a different classroom after the incident, but he hasn't returned to school since. She now plans to transfer him to another school.
Is that necessary? Like, is that necessary? I don't think that's necessary, per se. Because what are you going to do when your son experiences another racial encounter? What, move out of the neighborhood? It's like, unfortunately, children, racism exists. Racist people exist, and it's always going to be here as long as humanity continues. Like, I don't know if that's a drastic spoiler for any of you, but it's a true thing. Like, you don't really get anything out of it by just, moving. Because you could easily experience this shit at another school. Like, it won't be the birthday song, it'll be something else. Like, I mean, considering that there aren't any repercussions done, I would move them. Yeah, sure. But if they're actively investigating it, you would need time for that to actually develop. Now, if they were to come back and be like, bitch, you tripping. Bitch, you tripping. Like, ain't nothing racist here. And then you decide, well, fuck you, I'm taking my son out. Sure. Like, sure. But would it be an active? Yeah, I don't know. And you got to remember, everybody's not clued into the same level of thinking. Like, it's easy to see. I could see why she's upset. Call it, you saying my child looked like a monkey? Like, for what? It's like, I get it. Like, oh, but it's a song from Madagascar. It's a birthday song. Either some people know that, some people don't. Some people didn't like that when it came out. Some people don't want their child referred to in any form of fashion as a monkey, even in a possible joking manner. These are all valid things to bring up. They are. It's just like, yeah. I feel like the drastic, all right, moving your kid to a different school altogether, dramatic, especially when you fucking sit there and say he was moved to a different classroom first. Sheesh. Not everyone knows Madagascar. It's true. It's true. Recording the child, I think, is the issue. That too. I'm still stuck on that. Because when the fuck did it become too commonplace to fucking be like, you know what, child? Go ahead and record you real fast and put that on social media. Like, what? Nobody would have knew about this shit if you ain't posted. Unless the child snitched, which I will always condone. I will condone snitching forever. It's like, nigga. It didn't even originate from Madagascar. That's the only place I know of it from. Like, that was the first time I ever heard it. And I'm still stuck on the recording kids thing. Because you got, like, teachers who are, they won't record the kids. They'll record themselves interacting with the kids. And when the kids come into the frame of the shot, they blur them out. And it's like, I guess that's kind of better. Because it's like, you're not showing nobody kid on social media, and you are primarily recording how you interact with these kids and how you, like, get them to be disciplined or do their work and all that shit. Your teachers probably didn't want to sing it around you. Well, the benefit of my birthday being in early August is that I would never get, like, a happy birthday in school. Like, my birthday is in early August, and, like, 2 weeks or 3 weeks later, school would start. And the best I'd get was like a shout out to all our August birthdays, especially those that occurred before the school began. Like, so high likelihood in elementary school, nobody knew when my birthday was. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Take social media out, you wouldn't have these issues. You know how much I agree with you? If you take social media out of it, we wouldn't have to be listening to the word of Fatty telling us that organs are missing from a body. And we're just supposed to believe her until the family comes out and verifies or debunks this shit. Birthdays are race. You didn't know? Oh, you didn't know, Guy? Glad I could get you up to speed. Glad you're here so that I could get you up to speed. Speaking of which, I have no idea how to segue this because it's fucking stupid. It's the stupidest shit. It's the stupidest fucking shit. It's the stupidest thing in the world. Hold on. Let me get it. Because it just popped into my brain. I want to see how slow everyone is. Birthdays are racist and make me incredible. Wow. Please be the Sora AI. No, I hate that. I don't know how to segue this. I really don't. I'm at a loss now. I'm genuinely stuck. Cause it's like you never really in the moment think to yourself, I live in such a world that makes no sense. You don't. You usually think, all right, maybe the world is bad, but it ain't that bad. Oh. You don't? You know. It's good to have hope. It's good to have a little hope. Just a tad bit. Just a wee bit. I say just a wee bit. Just a wee bit of hope. A wee bit of hope can go a long way, you know. just a wee tiny bit of hope can go a long way. Mr. Leon is nuts. Mr. Leon, did you watch Peacemaker Season 2 yet? I haven't watched Peacemaker Season 1. You see, class, I'm what's known on the streets as a casual watcher of things. And what that means is, while there are new shows that are rummaging about in the algorithm for me to consume, I tend to just watch the same shows over and over and over again. I am the problem. I'm the problem, and I provide no solution to that matter. I provide no solution to said problem at all. No, I do not. No, I do fucking not. I have no hope for humans. I'm just focusing on taking care of animals. That's why I'm fostering a kitten right now. There's a joke that I could make there that I'm not going to. I'm choosing to not make that joke just so that I could live another day without it on my back. But if there's one good thing, you know what? Before we just devolve into like the stupidest shit known to man, there is at least one good thing. There's one good thing. There's one. Just one. And it's that in 4 days, we're back. In 4 days, we get to live. In 4 days, it was not a pussy joke, we can breathe again. In 4 days, my life has a little bit of meaning again. And I am indeed excited. It looks like a piece of media that I have no interest in consuming. That's your loss, buddy. That's not my problem. I'm interested in my happiness, just like how you're interested in yours. I'm interested in mine. And I am excited. I've been waiting a long time. I've been waiting the whole year. And I get my hands on a new game that I'm excited to play. It's a beautiful thing. But, run that NFL theme song for us. NFL Films theme song. You gotta be specific. No, I don't want to. Well, there's a lot of media I have no interest in consuming. That's perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine. But before we talk about your lack of fun in your life in terms of watching things, may we come together for a brief moment and just admit something? Can we all come together for a brief moment and admit something? All of us wish at some point in our lives we had some friends. Maybe you got some friends now, and maybe you're someone out there who still does not truly have one single friend. And you've been trying, you've been going to bars, you've been going to mingle meets, you've been trying to make friends, and you got no other options except the place where you work. Often the worst place to try to find some friends. And you see your coworkers mingling, talking to each other, having a fun time, and you wonder to yourself, golly gee, can I get in on the action? Can I be invited to the parties, the invites, the after work mingles? And you think to yourself, I don't know how to introduce myself to my coworkers. I don't know how to get them to see me as someone who's fun and quirky to hang out with. I need to come up with something. And you think to yourself, what could you do? Could you possibly have the balls to interact with them and say, hey, I know we work together, but I would like to be stronger acquaintances? No? That's crazy. Would you maybe invite them out to potentially go to the movies or go out to eat or go hang out somewhere so that you could connect as coworkers and maybe friends? No? That's crazy. Would you stage a fake mass shooting in order to trauma bond with your coworkers? Because that's what this woman did. Malika Brittingham, terrible name, the woman in custody for making a false report of an active shooter at a Joint Base McGuire-Dixlickhurst in New Jersey and causing a lockdown, that's a mouthful to say, wanted to trauma bond with her coworkers, according to court documents. A criminal complaint filed in federal court said Brittingham, who works with the Naval Air Warfare Center in Maryland, but is assigned to Joint Base MDL, texted someone around 10:15 a.m. writing that a shooter was on the base, that she had heard 5 or 6 shots, and that she was hiding in a closet with coworkers. The text prompted a lockdown order just before 11 a.m. Tuesday after the person person she texted called the base operations center and 911, relaying the information that Brittingham told her. The lockdown, which drew statewide attention and multiple social media posts from Governor Phil Murphy, was lifted after base officials determined there was no shooter. Our priority is safety and security of everyone on the installation. We work closely with law enforcement and emergency responders to ensure the situation was investigated and resolved as quickly as possible. Brittingham initially told authorities that she did not send the text until after she was told to shelter in place according to the complaint, but further investigation regarding the timing proved that was false. Brittingham eventually admitted that she sent the text and knew there was no active shooter. Prosecutors said she told investigators she carried out the hoax because she had been ostracized by her coworkers and hoped that they shared experience in response to an active shooter would allow them to trauma bond. Ladies and gentlemen, I would just like to say, as someone in the year 2025 who really doesn't have any friends to hang out with unless it's via a phone call, this is probably the most batshit thing under the sun anybody could do. You could have any layer of an outcome that could exist in your mind. You sitting down in like a prayer circle on a Ouija board saying, will I make friends, yes or no, would have been more normal than this. You actively had people concerned on a base that they might get gunned down by some random fucking stranger in a time where everybody's on pins and needles, that maybe at a school, maybe at work, maybe at the mall, maybe just walking, they could get gunned down by just any random person, because it seems like every other day we're just finding out, and it's gaining traction, that there's a shooter here, a shooter there, a shooter here, a shooter there. You actively put people at risk and you had them scared because you wanted to bond with them. Like, just imagine for a second. Imagine if I put little Knuckles in harm's way, and then I looked at Knuckles and said, oh, Knuckles, now we could bond forever. Now we could be the best of friends. You remember that time we almost died at the work because I called in a fake shooting? Do you know how stupid this sounds? You deranged motherfucker. You don't deserve any friends. You know what you deserve? You deserve a nice, relaxing, long, can't break out of it vacation where the best clothing is you in a nice little white compression, just like this, locked like this for a long time in a padded room. It's not a cell. It's a padded, paid, expensed room that you could just sit in for hours and talk to the voices in your head, because it's clear as day you fucking do that. You deranged absolute lunatic. How? How in the fuck? How do I live in this world? How do I live in this world where that exists? Like I told you earlier, the likelihood of some crazy shit is low. It's not zero. I feel sick. It's always low. It'll never be zero. Grippy sock vacay is crazy. I threw Knuckles a significant distance. She's gonna be a lot more ostracized permanently. Knuckles. But hey, yeah, you'll be the talk of the town at work. But hey, but hey, at least now her coworkers know all about her as being just this deranged motherfucker who just wanted a friend deep inside and was willing to scare anybody in order to make a friend. Doesn't that just sound fucking stupid? Goodbye. Yes, I recorded that for the purposes of it being a video. Leon, are you a Knuckles fan or are you just a Sonic? I read that backwards. Are you a Sonic fan or are you just a Knuckles fan? No, I'm a, in general, Sonic fan. I went to go watch Sonic 3 and went in AMC theaters and saw this. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. It's worth the $15. Yes. For some reason, I spent $15 on this. Fuck it. Some people frivolously spend on fancy restaurants where the size of the food is this. I could spend $15 on some makeshift fucking plush. It's whatever, buddies. It's whatever, buddies. What is this? What is this horse shit? A student at George Washington University claimed Charlie Kirk was a Nazi and that a black student was okay. What hullabaloo? What hullabaloo be this?
You just said that my friend got what he deserved. I
did.
Want you to back that up.
Yeah, because he
When
was
did
a
that
fucking
end?
Nazi who was advocating for violence,
He
bro.
was not a Nazi. He never advocated for violence. That is purely
He never
false.
advocated for violence?
No. How many cities burned after Charlie was
Also, appreciate the $1.99, my boy.
assassinated? How many violent things happened? If he was
No,
actually
black
advocating
students
violence,
were lynched on campus. Violent things.
Students? Who are the other ones? Wait. Who are the other ones? Wait a minute. Students? That's plural. That's plural. Where the other ones at? How y'all only got one? What we got? So you telling me after Charlie Kirk died, just like multiple students just got hung from trees? Where is this? Where? And why is this not national news?
Things happened after he died. Yeah, don't look like you're
black students were lynched on a campus.
Yeah,
There you go, students.
there were people hung from trees on campuses.
People, plural.
So maybe read the news.
Read the news? Sister, where is that? Where? I got one.
I don't really want to get gangbanged.
Who does? It's so impractical. Hey, we got a $23 Sky Pack.
God
Come
damn it.
holler.
It is not my birthday. My birthday was 2 months ago.
I don't really want to get gangbanged.
Who does? It's so impractical. Hey, we got a $23 Sky Pack. Come holler.
I'm digging the one in the white's body shape. Who? You motherfucker. See? Now y'all gonna start this shit.
Why would anyone lynch a black person on a campus for shooting
Why would
Charlie?
anybody
It
shoot
was a
Charlie?
white person who shot Charlie.
That's such a good question. No.
I ain't gonna lie to
Who
you. That's a
does?
fair.
It's so impractical. Hey, we got a $23
Let me tell you
Sky
something.
Pack.
Fuck
Come
this
holler.
shit. Turn the camera back on. Let me tell you something. Look here.
I don't
Anonymous
really want to get
gifter, you.
Who does?
Let me tell you something. State your fucking name. I'm sick of this shit. I don't like this anonymous shit. Cause now it's gonna have me thinking somebody gonna send a letter in my fucking mailbox and telling me, I gifted you all these shoves. You better show me that man pussy. And now I'm gonna be scared. I'm gonna be scared. Is that what you want? You want me scared? You want me terrified of what's going on in this fucking world? It's your landlord? I'd be sick if it was my fucking landlord. I will be damned. Announce yourself. I can't take this level of stress any fucking more. I mean, you already said you sell your body for no. I said $40 trillion and I would sell my body. I would sell out $40 trillion. Where's the Saudi Arabian government? Throw me that money, my sweet succulents.
I don't really want to get gangbanged.
Who
Fuck!
does? It's so impractical. Hey, we got a $23 Sky Pack. Come holler.
Oh, and that's such a good question.
And that's wrong. First of all, that didn't happen.
It didn't happen?
It did not happen. Just like how Charlie wasn't a Nazi. Just like how Charlie didn't advocate for violence. But lynching human beings is wrong. And that's the whole point of the pro-life movement, is that all human beings have unique value.
Related to the Sonic fan question, are you one of those Sonic fans that thirst over the big-titted bat named after your
I
state
don't really
capital?
want to get gangbanged.
Who does? It's so impractical. Hey, we got a $23 Sky Pack. Come holler.
First of all, Thank you, random anonymous gifter. Second of all,
I don't really want to get gangbanged.
The more important part
it's
of
so
this,
impractical. Hey,
I need you to understand. I just like to be entertained. You odd motherfuckers who love the sensation of jerking off to cartooned animals, you fit a very fun description. Because recently, I've had to learn about some white guy, because it tends to always be those, who's trying to argue the legalities of raping dogs. I'm going to say that again. A white guy is trying to conversate around the legality of raping dogs. Meanwhile, I just wanted to see Shadow in a live action movie setting. You see how, like, I'm down here with the normal people and the outlandish shit is what I just said to you? Like 10 minutes ago, somebody just came in here and said, don't you think it's crazy that somebody would steal organs from a body? The likelihood of crazy shit going on in the world is low, but it's not zero. I've proven it in the span of like 10 minutes. A woman faking a mass shooting to make friends, crazy shit, and a guy arguing the legalities of raping dogs. That's 2 examples. So no, I'm just a fan of shit. I don't think about putting a hole in this thing's ass and drilling it. I don't think about inserting a hole in its mouth just so that I could get rug burn from the cotton that's in this fucking thing. Some of these niggas are weird. Good portion of these motherfuckers are weird. That's why I barely fucking tell y'all the shit I like. Cause I don't want to know y'all. Because one of you motherfuckers got a fetish in here. You do. One of you motherfuckers got a walking fetish in this motherfucker. You're deranged. You're deranged and unwell. And if they do have weird interests, why they can't keep it to themselves? The internet has I blame Reddit and Discord. Reddit and Discord are the 2 websites that have given motherfuckers the leeway to feel that comfortable with the weird shit they got going on in their life. And that's just the fact. I'm with some hoes more realer than these niggas. And that's a fact. It's just sick. Why did this conversation even start? If you look closely, you'll see someone named Ottawa, Washington right there that spearheaded this conversation. Blame them. Blame Ottawa, Washington over on Twitch, because I'm multi-streaming. You conjoined twins are all together, just like I like it. Just like I like it. Remember the guy who shot up an entire FedEx depot because there was no possible way for him to date a character from fucking My Little Pony? No, I don't. No, I this is news to me. No, I don't at all. I don't know about that. Okay. You threw me off with that one. He killed 8 people in her name. Wow. This was in 2021. Wow. Stiggy Wiggy. Barton, I see you, Barton. Barton, come to the front of the class. Don't think I didn't see that comment you left under my video the other day. Come to the front of the class. Now why would you think it would be important to leave your opinion before watching the fucking video. Why? Why do you think that? I thought you were better than this, Barton. You were supposed to be better than this. You just like the rest of them. A fucking moron. You just like the rest of them. You just like the rest. You just like Milani. I thought I held you to a high standard, and that's why I hate humanity. I was being judgmental. Do you have the comment? No, I just got this motherfucker admitting to the crime of commenting before watching it in full. I feel like a lot of y'all did that shit. I feel like a lot of y'all did that shit. But it's okay. It's okay. Because primarily, at least the Saints won. I told y'all Spencer Rattler was gonna show y'all. Y'all hating on Spencer Rattler. Y'all hating on Spencer Rattler. Even though the Saints defense somehow just woke up and said, fuck it, let's beat the Legion of Boom Seattle Seahawks. Which video? I missed something. Which video was it? I still remember the dude who was like, hey, did you talk about that woman who called that kid the N-word? And he tried to be like, when you gonna talk about this? Don't ever swing at the king. Don't ever swing at the fucking king. It's this video. It's this video right here. Now, I'll spare you. That guy right there, white guy with the glasses, killed 2 people. And that's already disturbing, considering that he mowed them down. Like, he mowed them down. But when you go on Twitter, you find out that, oh, Charlie Kirk fan killed 2 people. Charlie Kirk fan killed 2 people. And they were using that to say, Charlie Kirk inspired somebody to hate women so much that he'll just kill them. But when you find out that this motherfucker was stalking one of these girls for months, you realize, you come to realize that if you want to add Charlie Kirk to that, in the realm of importance, Charlie Kirk being a factor in this is at the bottom. Him stalking one of these girls for months, right there at the top. Right there. Even with him on video being like, oh, when she sees that pizza delivery driver, next time she better think about any rude thing she says about Charlie Kirk, bitch. Still at the bottom. Still at the bottom. Still at the fucking bottom. This motherfucker was stalking this girl for months. Showing up at her fucking house, even admitted that the mom of the girl caught him. They got a restraining order on him. This motherfucker was an issue for months. So I get that you motherfuckers got an axe to grind with Charlie Kirk, but in that scenario, how you want to frame this as Charlie Kirk fan, it's at the bottom. It's at the bottom. There are more important things to talk about first before we even get there. It's like all you saw on Twitter, Charlie Kirk fan, Charlie Kirk fan, Charlie Kirk fan. Charlie Kirk's dead, in case y'all didn't know. And the conversation around him has also, this is just me using it to describe the topic, is dead. Like he's not as much of a significant topic anymore, primarily because the wheel will just keep spinning, and I believe we're still dealing with a government shutdown. So you know, we kind of gotta get the ball rolling. The world didn't even stop for Hulk Hogan. It's not really gonna stop for Charlie Kirk either. You know? What about the Epstein files? Y'all never getting that. You know what's crazy? Every time y'all ask for the Epstein files, more wild shit going on. Where's the Epstein files? Sending bombs to another country. Where's the Epstein files? They bombing boats. Where's the Epstein files? Charlie Kirk getting killed. Where's the Epstein files? The government shut down. You know, I think it's our fault. We keep asking for some shit, and they keep doing more bombastic shit to get us off the trail. You know what? I blame us. I blame all of us. You know what I'm talking about? I blame us. It's almost like everyone in the government doesn't want that list out. Hey! Even though you had motherfuckers running on the campaign promise of we'll be transparent with you. Yeah. As they proceed to like black out names, hide names, refuse the fucking cries of the victims to get the word out. She. Nigga said, where's the Epstein files? Bad Bunny performs at the Super Bowl. Can I just say, now that the days have gone by, why do y'all care about this so much? Why do y'all care about it? I wish I saved the video. I saw somebody being like, why don't they get a country singer? Somebody replied with Shabuzi. The last thing I would expect is a fucking country singer, is a recommendation of a country singer, and a motherfucker brings up Shabuzi. Turning Point gonna make their own halftime show? That's wonderful. The problem? I'm not watching that bullshit. You know why? Because I'm not watching the Super Bowl halftime show either. On Super Bowl Sunday, I am watching two teams battle it out, and I'm either going to lose money or I'm going to make money. I'm not doing anything else. And when it become halftime, I'm going to make me something to eat. And by the time I'm done, the third quarter will be starting. You don't care that this motherfucker said something about America? No. Nigga, we as Americans talk shit about this fucking country. The fuck? Oh, but he said he's scared to get deported. Well, maybe he should fucking realize that he's a part of American property. Puerto Rican? Like, is Davis still a relevant topic? I would argue yes. Now that he's like hired legal counsel, it would be sick as fuck if this motherfucker like didn't do it and somebody just dumped that body in his car. Like, shit, and we all wrote him off because everything lined up too perfect. Speaking of ICE, I shouldn't fucking ask y'all. Yes, I heard Diddy got 4 years. All that fucking baby oil. I shouldn't ask y'all because y'all gonna tell me some shit that ain't gonna line up, and that's why I don't trust y'all with information. Did ICE jump down from a helicopter and just bombard a fucking apartment complex? Because when I say it out loud, it sounds stupid as fuck. It sounds stupid. It sounds stupid as fuck when I say it out loud. But apparently, the gimmick, I think Friday, was that ICE came down from a helicopter and raided a fucking apartment complex. They said they was trying to get gang members, and they reported that 37 people got arrested. Apparently the grand total of people that got like fully arrested and confirmed to be gang members out of the 37, No, now I gotta see this. I didn't fucking said it out loud. Now I gotta fucking read up on it. Ice Age's apartment complex, which is probably the weirdest fucking thing in my Google search history at the moment. Apartment raid. 37 people. Military style ice raid. Who should I read from? I'm gonna read from the New Republic. Let's see what they got. ICE zip ties children in horrific raid on Chicago apartment building. A massive immigration raid at an apartment in the South Shore neighborhood of Chicago tormented residents in the early hours of Tuesday morning. Some 300 federal agents, per News Nation, raided the building, arresting 37 people, with the Department of Homeland Security alleging that some of the target subjects are believed to be involved in drug trafficking and distribution, weapons crimes, and immigration violators. Okay. Agents rappelled in from helicopters, broke down doors, and used flashbangs, tore tenants from their units, and detained several people, including numerous U.S. citizens, for hours before leaving the building ravaged, according to multiple reports. Imagine, he just chilling at home, probably stayed up all night. Did motherfuckers just burst in your fucking door and bring you outside and run your fucking apartment complex ragged? Boy, I'd be sick. I'd be fucking sick. I look at them niggas like, bitch, if you don't shoot me, because I'm not paying for this shit, I'll make them niggas shoot me. Pertissue Fisher, what a fucking name, who lives in the building, told ABC7 Chicago that ICE agents forced everyone out and only asked questions later. Fisher said that she was handcuffed and questioned before being released around 3 a.m. The officers, she noted, treated us like we were nothing. It was scary because I never had a gun in my face. Well, a gun in my face has been a recurring theme in my life. A witness of the same told the Chicago Sun-Times it was heartbreaking to see kids coming out buck naked and taken from their mothers. I want to see. Why am I laughing at this shit?
The surge in enforcement is about public safety, but protesters say it's about intimidation and fear. And today's protest was aimed at showing the administration they will not back down. Protesters in the hundreds taking over an intersection where a surge of Border Patrol agents were seen over the weekend.
We saw over the weekend how ICE agents shamelessly occupied the streets of downtown and detained fellow residents.
ICE out now, no debate.
The group standing here down the way from Trump Tower, they say to stand up for the community.
And it's ridiculous that our tax dollars are going toward these types of raids when it could be funding healthcare, housing, and other issues and needs of the community here in Chicago.
The emergency protest follows this past weekend's surge in immigration.
Fuck this. Fuck the tweeting about, fuck the talk about immigration. I want a live viewers recanting of the fucking apartment complex being raided. Fuck that. Concerns raised following ICE raid at a North Texas apartment. What the fuck? What happened in Chicago? How do we get to Texas? ICE agents dragged children out of bed, ransacked. Okay. What's going on here?
We are getting new reports about a chilling and downright shocking escalation of ICE tactics against the residents of Chicago. In the middle of the night, hundreds of armed federal agents and police, backed up by riot trucks, smoke grenades, and helicopters, breached fences and busted doors in an immigration raid on an entire apartment building on the city's south side. They pulled dozens of residents from their homes and zip ties, including children, some of them without any clothes. They then held some outside for hours and dragged the others into rented vans.
It was scary because I've never had a gun put in my face.
Neighbors like Ebony Watson says they ducked for cover as they heard several flashbangs go off.
They were terrified. The kids were crying. People were screaming. They looked very distraught.
I ain't gonna lie, you do look like a little immigrant. I'm just playing.
I was out there crying when I seen the little girl come around the corner because they was bringing the kids out too. Had them zip tied to each other. One of them literally laughed. He was standing right here. He said, them kids.
They zip-tied the kids together. ICE put out a statement saying they were pursuing Trinidad gang members, but U.S. citizens living in the building say they were detained too. The cops told them that if they had any unrelated warrants, they wouldn't be going back home. 37 people were ultimately arrested after agents separated children from their parents on the street. And if you're looking at this and asking yourself, how is this legal? That is the right question to ask. And it has kind of an answer. And to understand it, you have to go back to Los Angeles this summer, where federal immigration agents started pushing the envelope on orders from the White House. They raided Home Depot parking lots and Walmart lots, and they grabbed people they saw. Near one Home Depot, masked agents with batons grabbed Narcisco Barranco, who has lived in the U.S. for more than 30 years and has 3 sons serving in the Marine Corps. Or the 79-year-old owner who is a U.S.
You know what's crazy? When I think about all these fucking stories of people getting detained, I get mad about that one story in Louisiana where a woman who's been there for years, decades, got put in like one of the ICE facilities, and her family wrote a letter to the governor, and the governor saw that shit and was like, nah, return him home. It's like, what? Are you playing? Like, what the fuck? Like, what are we doing here? Like, if I was an immigrant, I'd be mad. Like, tell that bitch come back with us. The fuck?
Citizen named Rafi tried to ask them what they were doing.
That is when Rafi was taken down by agents and eventually handcuffed. Rafi says he was injured in the process.
And they sit on me. Hit my elbow about a week ago.
Shit!
In my arm.
Rafi says he and 5 others in his car wash were taken to a federal detention center downtown. We're still working to learn more about why they were detained.
And that man is not alone.
Yo, these guys are literally based off of skin color. My homie was born here just because of the way he looks.
Agents kept stopping people they suspected of being undocumented immigrants.
Did you see the story of the sheriff deputy that harassed some teens, and then when they fought back, he then threatened them with a gun and tried to arrest them? I feel like I might know what you're talking about. Give me a second. I feel like I might know the exact video. And if not, well, shit, there's another example then. I don't know how far ago this was. Now I gotta scroll. Is this it? No. Wait, is this it?
Get on the ground.
Ah! An off-duty cop pulled gun on kids.
Bro, get on the ground. Come here. Come here. Yeah, you see. Get down.
Oh, you're about to get arrested. No, you can't
get on the ground.
What the fuck?
Get on the ground. All right.
Go ahead. Hey, sir, can you call the cops? Please. Hey, call the police.
I am the police.
What are you doing?
Now look. Motherfucker pull a gun on me, and we ask people in the surrounding area to call the police, and that motherfucker screams, I am the police? No, I would not have too much confidence in them.
Get the fuck on the ground!
Yo, hey, stop! Hey, Nicholas, stop! George, stop! 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 Hey, no!
Hey! Y'all notice the race? These are white people!
No! Stop! Do not shoot! Why are you putting on?
Get on the ground!
Why are you doing what?
Get on the ground!
Okay! Bro, what are you doing?
Get on the fucking ground!
No, help!
I would have ran just to see if this bitch ass nigga would have shot me.
No! What, dude, what are you doing?
Hey!
Why are you pointing a gun at me? Dude, what are you doing? Hey, help!
You're resisting arrest, little white boy. I'm just playing.
Help! Help! Mom! He's dragging him! Yo, what are you...
Nigga said he sound like a dweeb. Fuck y'all. Fuck, I can't stand y'all. Y'all can't be making me laugh and shit like this. Y'all gonna make me out to be the bad guy.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Now!
Dude, what the fuck is your problem?
Why is the kid screaming bloody murder? I mean, fuck, you get a gun pulled on you by a random motherfucker. Everybody like to talk big when they ain't in the situation, bro.
Mom! Ow! Mom! Stop! Yo!
Call the sheriff's office.
Come on!
Fuck down on the ground.
What
Get on the ground.
What did we do?
I need like more context here. Cause what the fuck? I'm not raising my wife's eyes, but wait. Look at this. His actions was plus is enabled by the president of your fucking country. Look, These kids are white. Caucasian men with anger issues will not stop at POC, will not stop at women. We are all their property. Wake the fuck up. All of these individuals were white men, seemingly. Democrats are not helping. I honestly don't know the answer. Attention, Canadians. Stay the fuck out of America. You're not safe. No one is. Fuck Trump. Fuck everyone who voted for him. What? What? Oh, what? Like what? First of all, Canadian, you need to worry about that fucking indoctrination like that Canadian bacon, which is ham. And second, what the fuck? He just pulled a, what did he pull a gun on this motherfucker? The officer brandished a weapon without reason at minors. He should be facing criminal charge. What is this? Okay. Who is this? Buford County is conducting internal investigation. Shortly after this, the deputy was suspended by the police. Deputies are it's suspended that while I was also they're investigating. Nasty work. That motherfucker, fuck the investigation. This motherfucker need to be fired. If he just pulled that gun on random motherfucking kids for nothing, he got to go. He got to go. Those poor little white children. You know what's crazy? How much you want to bet? Because I don't think this story went stupid viral.
Get on the ground.
I don't want to hear that again. I don't think this story went stupid viral. What are the odds of if it did, you'd have motherfucker on TikTok being like, if it was black kids, they would have gave him the keys to the city. Like, man. Well, now that we know that line of rhetoric ain't true, at least he didn't sing the birthday song. He couldn't. They were all white. You know what I'm talking about? You can't sing that song to white people. White people aren't monkeys. You know what I'm talking about? Even though, like, evolution and all that shit will have you questioning, like, how we all fucking move. You know what I'm talking about? Is there even a report of what he said his reasoning is? I don't know. Let's find out. Let's find out. Mm-hmm. I like how we completely abandoned the whole ICE apartment complex thing, though. I like how we just all collectively did that. What, South Carolina? Are those Cheetos? Technically. More video shows incident between county sheriff. Okay, this was from 4 days ago. More video shows incident. New videos observed that provide further details about a weekend confrontation in which an off-duty officer pulled a gun on several teens and threatened to shoot them in the middle of the room. Both the sheriff's office and state law are investigating the matter. Neither agency has publicly identified the officer. They should. The Post-Courier has learned that the incident involved Master Sergeant William Billy Squires, a 19-year veteran of the department. The department previously announced that only the officer that lives in the neighborhood. Public records when the newspaper she. Who's y'all? That's on you? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? You can't put me in that mix. You can't put me in that mix. A group of boys were walking in the neighborhood late afternoon. A bearded man rode next to them on a green all-terrain vehicle, according to videos provided by Alexis Housey. An 84-second video described brandishing his weapon on the use has gone viral. All right, we know that already. We know that already. The Post is not identifying the children who have not been charged with any crime, as they shouldn't be. The man wearing glasses and a backwards hat spoke to the teenagers while keeping pace. A dark, long-necked beer bottle hung from the holder, tethered to his ATV. Oh, no. One of the kids told the man to move on, according to audio from the cell phone video. Get the fuck on, get on, bro. You come out of nowhere and you start talking shit. You are 40 years old, bro. You're drunk as fuck. Oh, so he may have been drunk. She. All I wanted to say is, hey, how y'all doing? One of the boys interjected, and it's none of your business. You're asking us where we stay and shit. Later, a man approached in a white pickup truck. Another video shows, according to Housey, the man driving the truck is Squires. Though the video does not clearly show his face, I'm on your side. Relax, stop. Hold on, I'm rubbing my eye. The best thing for you guys is to leave. One of the boys responded, but what did we do? I don't understand what we did. We were walking, and then he comes up behind us. We were walking in the neighborhood doing nothing. The man in the car interjected, you guys don't live here. I live in the neighborhood right next to this. They don't care. Listen, guys, I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to help you. You guys want to get arrested or not? Getting arrested for what? In another video, Squires returned. This motherfucker might have been drunk. If this motherfucker was drunk, you don't need to be in possession of the badge, good sir. The badge is a symbol of trust in the community. And how can the community trust you when you're randomly pointing guns at the children? Nasty work. Nasty work, horrible work, sick work, stick work, dick work. No good. Since when do you need to live in the neighborhood to walk there? I feel like that stance only holds like a smidgen of weight if you lived in like a gated neighborhood. And even still, it's like, even in the gated neighborhood, you are allowed to walk freely. It's not jail. It's not jail. Like, you are free to walk around. I know one thing. If I'm ever in that type of predicament, I'm pulling out my gun, pulling out my gun, pulling out my gun, I'm pulling out my gun, pulling out my gun, pulling out my gun, pulling out my gun, I'm pulling out my gun, pulling out my gun, pulling out my gun, pulling out my gun, I'm pulling out my gun, pull out the gun, let's have some fun, I'm gonna shoot you and put up my gun. That could be a great song. That could be a great sing-along song, you know? It's good. It's pretty good. Now, boys, I think I'm done. Oh, wait. No, I'm not. I forgot something. I forgot one thing. I forgot one little thing. That fucking YouTuber is confirmed to have been sexting a minor. So, skill issue, Lamau, like, Destiny, confirmed pedophile, was caught sexting minors. He's going to jail for a long time. Now, look, obviously this court case is still playing out. This motherfucker goes to jail for this. I don't want to hear shit from anybody because this is one of your loudest fucking, Destiny is one of your, like, loudest leftists. Like, this is one of your loudest fucking leftists. And he goes to jail for this shit. I don't want to hear anything ever again. I like, congrats, Democratic fans. You're fucked for a while. The pendulum will shift eventually back to your side, but for now, it is just a constant. Just a constant. Just every day is some new shit. Beefing with my bitch. Like, I wish it could be better. I wish it could be different. Like, I wish. But, you know, we don't live in that type of world, you know. We live in the weird world where everything is weird and kooky and strange. It's all strange. Fosh would go to jail for fucking a horse or something. Yeah. Can't have shit on the left side of commentary community. You can. There's a few people out in that leftist space that I watch that I enjoy that should arguably gain all this fucking traction that means something. There's this group of podcasters that I believe are leftist. They're good. They don't have like a clip of them advocating for the rape of rich girls. They're not on the spectrum of getting clued into sexting minors in 2022. You know? It's good. It's good. There are people out there. It's just the algorithm isn't really benefiting them at the moment, but I believe it will. I believe it will. I believe it will. Abba and Preach? No. Don't have me look this up. I don't want to share. I'm not sharing shit with y'all. Because every time I share some shit with y'all, y'all either say it's gross or weird. You try to make fun of me. And fuck you. What is this? Ah, yes, it was me. Anyway, have a good rest of your day, Leon. Leon, you played that song from Call of Night the other day, and now you got me interested in the show. It's a show about a kid wanting to be a vampire. That's pretty much it. That's literally it. But since Eula the Uncreative is telling us it's time to go, I guess we should all leave. Goodbye!